GNT Sportstalk coming at you. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're in the house. You can see us together.
Let's go.
Gentlemen, cheers to y'all, gentlemen.
Salud.
Let's get it.
And it begins. As soon as I find the right button, and go. Right back at you, coming to you live from Repercussion Studios, 38 Jackson Street, down in good old South Philadelphia.
Yo, man, don't let nobody know where I'm at, man.
Dropping the location.
Dang, what if I got ops out this joint, man?
We want a cheaper price next time, right?
A cheaper price.
38 Jackson.
We can just let them know they can find it on their own, man.
Studios. Engineer of the day, we want to thank you, Mr. Jorge.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna just say thank you, George. I don't know about that. Thank you, sir. No, your name George. Your name George. All right. We got you, bro.
Anyway,
we got you.
George is controlling the ones and twos in the background. And as always, I have my boys, except this time we in person at an actual table. Going to my right, I got Mr. Joel, a.k.a. Bird Gang.
What's going on, everybody? First live show. We made it. Listen, we got bigger and better things, but this is the first episode, and we're going to bring it every single week. Let's get it.
My man. Next to Joel, the promoter himself, Tone.
Yizzo. Thank y'all. And like you said, man, we here live for the first time. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on?
How y'all doing?
Good.
All right, man. We here. And this ain't gonna be the only time or the first time. Definitely ain't the last time, man. Let's get it.
Last but not least, my man, Kev in the corner.
What's going on? I can feel the good atmosphere right now. This good energy. I'm really loving this, guys. Let's go.
So, hey, look. Together we make up the GNT crew. Sports Talk. Oh, man. What a long journey we've been on, but it's not that long. But, man, I'm loving this crew. We wanted to get together on this day, the day after the Super Bowl, so we can go ahead and join up together, feel this good vibes, just for something to happen in the future. So, y'all guys just hold on tight. Trust me, we got you under control. Let's get ready for this conversation. So sit back, relax. It's time to talk about this Super Bowl, gentlemen.
Great game, man.
Now, defensive game.
Yeah.
That first half, though, not so much. I wanted to fall asleep. I'm sorry. I said it.
I said it. I kind of agree with him also because of the fact that, the first two quarters were just kind of like, I feel like they were really trying to fill each other out as far as like their game plans and stuff like that. But man, that the end of the third and into the fourth quarter, obviously, then it really became a game where you saw them looking up at the clock constantly and start pressing and making plays. But the turnovers and the defense definitely stepped up for both teams.
I mean, to me, it felt like a boxing match. Those last two quarters, man, they're taking jab after jab, and whoever was going to get knocked out first. And
right, then they got into those championship rounds.
And that's when that up and coming dude, man, who we are witnessing, man. Like his trajectory is crazier, I think, than Tom Brady's right now. Because think about it, man. This dude is in year 6. Every year he's been in the league, he's seen that AFC championship game. Every year he's been in the league. And my man been to 4 Super Bowls. He got 3 of them. He is trending. His GOAT resume, the way it's trending to me, if he get at least 2 more Super Bowls, that may be like untouchable. Can we say Tom Brady's still a GOAT with the 7? I guess so. But the way Mahomes is going about it, him and Andy Reid, man, are great together, man. And to go back on Andy Reid, even when he was here, 5 NFC championship games, man. That's not easy. That's not an easy feat, man. You know what I mean? You're a couple plays away, you know what I mean? Obviously, from making that Super Bowl. I seen that interview with Asante Samuel, you know what I'm saying that you know, they really didn't, I guess, hold Donovan accountable. You know what I mean? And if they did, he said he felt as though they should have won multiple Super Bowls. And I have to agree with that. You know what I mean? And like I said, you don't get to 5 NFC championships just because you stumble upon that. You have to be a good team, and they had that. They just fell a little bit short, obviously, here in Philly, but what they doing over there in KC, I mean, obviously you got a better quarterback, you know what I mean, than Donovan McNabb and Patty Mahomes, man, but it's special out there, man. And them dudes is there to stay for a long time, if they obviously can do that.
Right. And it's a great combination, too. And to Larry's point, with them having a great defense is really the stability of Spagnuolo. And he's actually the first coordinator to actually have 4 rings. So that was a good nugget to drop on here as far as you know, how far he's come, because he had the head coaching opportunity, but some of these guys actually just thrive in the coordinator position. And you know, he kind of I feel like, I don't want to speak for the man, but I feel like he accepted that role and found the perfect fit with having an offensive genius coach and Andy Reid. Yep. And then you throw in Mahomes, and then now all he has to do is focus on the defense. Mm-hmm. I mean, even during the game, you know, and Tony Romo was on there talking about it. And he's like, look, his job is only, they were talking about him blitzing and not ending the game with San Fran kneeling down. Mm-hmm. He was like, even if they sold out on a blitz and they gave up a touchdown, you want to end the game with the ball. Mahomes with the ball. Yeah, so that just speaks to that defense. That just speaks to that defensive coordinator. And I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, that team is going to be very special from here on out, just due to the fact that they really don't even have too many offensive weapons as far as just Kelsey.
Just imagine. Just imagine this offseason they get like a Mike Evans or Amari Cooper, somebody that number one with Rice and Kelsey.
Right, and then Pacheco will continue to develop. I mean, he had the fumble, and you know,
has to stay a little healthy a little bit. That's all. Right. He missed a few games this year.
Yeah, they had a couple more offensive weapons in addition to
with that defense
pieces on defense.
I mean,
now they are losing Chris Jones and Snead, their 2 best defensive players, but anything's possible at this point. I mean, yeah. But with what money? All that money went to Mahomes.
Yeah, see, you know, he got in that contract. They win them Super Bowls. He getting that extra money, that $500 million kick in. But hey, they can probably restructure.
That's what I was going to say.
I think they would.
Seems the type of guy that's not really strapped
for the cash. No.
With all the endorsements he's getting, I just feel like
he's been well off.
Look the other way. Hey, restructure this thing so we can keep a couple guys.
My man is on his his 5th year of that 10-year contract. That's $500 million. Right. I'm pretty sure he can go ahead and just cut him a little something to make sure you sign him. Not to mention,
plus all the commercials he's done. He got the money. He's all right.
Okay, how much them winning the Super Bowl? How much is that bonus? Each player.
Isn't
it? Listen, in his contract, he got the bonus. You know what I mean, for winning the Super Bowl.
Isn't it like 5 to 10 million?
Yeah,
about those corners.
Yeah.
Like, all right, whatever money I'm going to lose,
he can get that back.
Because I know when I go back to the Super Bowl, I'm getting some of that check back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they ain't going nowhere.
No, just all the endorsements. With all the endorsements and how marketable he is right now, especially to Tone's point, the trajectory. Excuse me.
There you go. Yeah. I can't do it
today, Junior.
He's headed to, as you know, as a NFL quarterback and MVP caliber, face of the league. Like, I just feel like he can get that money some other way.
But like we said, if he gets another receiver, a star receiver in here, look out. Like, who's stopping them in that division, at least in that conference?
And think about the wide receivers that's going to be ready to just be transported over there. Like you said, you got the Mike Evans, the Amari Coopers, D Hop,
T Higgins.
Yeah.
And you already have Rice. Rice is going to be a very solid number 2 receiver,
Mhm.
whoever they can bring in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they are set up and destined for greatness. You know what I mean? For the years to come, man. As long as 15 is under center for them, man.
He's healthy and they're in the mix. You can't count them up.
Yo, that fourth down play, man, that he ran.
The last 2 drives.
That was genius from both of them.
The last 2 drives from that offense, it was like Brady-esque. Like you would think Tom Brady's back out there.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
And he's been doing this with his team behind 10 points or more. So it's not like
like they
do
cruising.
it one time is luck. Do it 2 times, like he's just the team remains calm. They're not folding under pressure. They're executing the plays. And I mean, hell, he even had Kelsey out there snapping on
Andy Reid. Yo, what was that about, yo?
Because he wasn't on the field blocking for Pacheco or
what was that? What was that about?
After the game, they talked to him. He looked and was like, "Oh, y'all saw that?
Y'all saw that."
The guy looked at him like, "There's like 50 cameras on you, bro. Of course we saw that."
I was like, "Oh man!" But that just speaks to like that tenacity the team even has, where you would think
they want to win.
These guys like already won. They got the taste of that Super Bowl and the victory, that they will actually sit there and be like, all right, well, we got ours. You know what I mean? I mean, these guys is talking about getting 4 or 5, like chips. So
it's not like LeBron,
right?
Kelsey at postgame. He's like, I'm trying
5. Yes. Hey, listen.
They asked.
I mean, them saying that wouldn't be, too much boasting, because they gonna back it up.
Right.
Them dudes gonna back it up, man.
And they were the underdogs too. Like that was
the whole playoffs. The whole playoffs.
But think about it. Well, why shouldn't they have it been? You know what I mean? Because think about it, yo. It even started week 1. What was we saying about them? Oh, they need a receiver. They, Oh, you double Kelsey, they're in trouble. And even throughout the season, they was dropping, passes. It was crazy.
They didn't look the same.
They really even couldn't score in the second half. Like, even though they weren't giving up much points, they couldn't score in the second half as an offense. Nobody, look, y'all know I run the football pools. Nobody picked KC to win the championship in the sheets that played. Nobody. You know what I mean? I'm not saying none of us didn't. I mean, I don't think we did. But
I think I did.
You said you did?
I think I did.
No, I'm talking. No, I'm talking about. Well, in the playoffs, yes, we did. But I'm talking about going into in the whole grand scheme of things. Nobody thought that KC, was coming out, man. And that goes to show you, man, the best team don't always win the Super Bowl, man. You know what I mean?
Especially this is the first year Mahomes had to go on the road.
On the road, so he's answered all kinds of questions. You know what I mean? Like, how they always try to say, oh, he didn't do that, or he couldn't do that. What you gonna do to him now? They gonna. I mean, I know y'all opening up against in Brazil, with the Super Bowl gonna be overseas or something. Like, he's never won overseas. Like, how many things you gonna throw at this guy that he can't do, that he's showing you can do? It doesn't matter where he play, man, or what field he's in. And then I seen the stat before the game that he's 3-0 against the Niners, and then he was like 4-0 in that building, because he owns the Raiders.
The Raiders, yeah.
Yeah, he owns the Raiders. Now he owns the 49ers too. You know what I mean? But he owns all real estate in that building. So, not saying just because I seen that stat, knew he was going to win, but it's something about that building and the 49ers that he just doesn't fear.
It's going to show that the stage isn't too big for him.
No.
And it's like the stage isn't too big for him. It wasn't too big for Andy. Definitely wasn't too big for Spags. And all the key components of the people that was there, it wasn't too big for. It wasn't too big for Kelsey. It wasn't too big for Chris. It wasn't too big for.
Do we have a pause button here? Can we push that somewhere?
Do we have a pause button?
Is the pause button in effect? How many guys did he name? Yo, hit that boo 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 boo. Yo, god damn. Yeah, right. Yeah. Let me hold that. Put the pause button right here, man. Hey, yo, wait, y'all, wait. Don't we look good, y'all? Let's go. Wait. I gotta take a time out. Gotta take time out. Don't we look good? Whoa. Don't we look good, y'all? Matter of fact, who made these Jones, y'all?
Listen, I can't tell you that.
We got to know. We got to get shout outs.
This is the exclusive plug. But
well, whoever it is out there, y'all got us looking good. Thank you.
If you guys really want some of these, and I mean, just tap in with us. I mean, even if you want to join our show and be part of the show, we'll ask you what team you like.
You might get a shirt,
and we could probably pull some trades for you.
Oh, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from Bird Gang. Bird Gang himself.
Let's give it up to the unnamed designer of our show.
The unnamed assassin.
So thank you, mystery individual.
All right.
We
appreciate that.
Your talents in making shirts. I fixed that tone. Appreciate it.
Wait a minute.
So, all right, let's go back to this game. Right?
Well, let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys real quick. Just a quick question. After what we saw last night, where are you putting Kelsey at all-time tight ends?
Oh, he's number one for me. He was number one for me before the game started. To be honest with you. And
listen, man. He got to stop playing first for a little bit before that for me to say he's the best ever. We seen all right. For one, I'll say this about Kelsey. He is a tight end by position, I guess.
Right.
But he's really like a big wide receiver.
He's a hybrid.
Right. I mean, when we talk about tight ends, bro, we can't shit on Tony Gonzalez, man.
No.
Shannon
Sharp.
Yeah, like we talking about tight end, bro. Like, and I'm not sitting here saying Kelsey not
Gronk,
one of them.
Can't throw out Gronk either.
Oh, come what? Like, come on, bro. We can't say that yet. That's what I'm saying. He got to stop playing. We got to let his career marinate. You know what I mean? Just like we've did, obviously, with the other greats. That's why we're so quick to say other players, because they done. We seen what they did. We appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because he away from the game. And like I said, not saying we don't appreciate what Kelsey got going on, but let him chill for a little bit. I ain't gonna give it to him right now.
Right. And then the other thing you gotta factor in, like, and I think he would still be a phenomenal player as well, but put him with like Derek Carr or a different quarterback. That's what you gotta factor in as well.
You mean like?
I mean, you got Tom Brady and Gronk, and then then you have obviously Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey, where you got two great quarterbacks. So is the tight end making that quarterback better, or the quarterback making that tight end better? You know what I'm trying to say?
Wasn't he considered a really good, almost all the time Pro Bowler with Alex Smith?
Yeah. That's where he blossomed.
Hey, listen. He's a great, he's a great guy.
As I remember, Alex Smith is not Tom Brady.
No,
Alex Smith is.
He's definitely a great talent. You know what I mean? He's definitely a great talent.
He really did blossom once Andy Reid got there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They got put. Is a collective, thing of the quarterback, the offense, the coach, and him as a player. You know what I mean? He's great. He got the intangibles. You know what I mean? That a lot of the tight ends in the league don't have. Did he need that spark? Did he need that that rant on the sideline to get him going? You know what I mean? Like, did he do something out of the ordinary? We've never seen that from Kelsey before. You know what I mean? Like, did he think he needed to do that to up jump the team, spark something, do something different? Because you know what I mean? Like we said, it might have first half might have want to put us to sleep. Yeah. But you know what I mean? He knew they needed something. We needed edge. We need somebody to go out.
When I was watching that game, I was watching the Chiefs offense. Looked like Brian Johnson was calling them plays, man. With all those screen plays. Jesus. Oh my God, it was so bad. I had to do it. He's no longer here, so good luck. Seriously.
Okay, but Shannon Sharp is considered one of the greatest tight ends, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon Sharp says that the GOAT tight end is Travis Kelce.
Yeah, because he was on their podcast during the offseason, and they were talking about it.
So that man says that, Mama call him Clay, I'm going to call him Clay.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon said that that's the GOAT, then I actually agree with him. Just like, hey, look, back in the day, Walter Payton said, "Who's the greatest running back of all time?" He said, "It's Barry Sanders, no doubt. You know, Barry Sanders is the greatest running back that ever played this game." Mama called him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. Barry Sanders is the greatest running back of all time, in my opinion, as well. So it's like Travis has my vote as the GOAT, but you're right. His career's not over yet. So
Right.
So we'll,
And then
so we'll see.
I mean from this year as a tight end, stats wise,
Not
you
great.
had a rookie this year turn up in Detroit, Laporta.
Yeah.
And he was injured. So you got someone that's, you know, I don't want to say on his heels or anything, but I mean, you have a phenomenal young tight end starting to develop. And I'm curious, I actually, with us talking about this now, I'm curious to going back and checking to see Kelsey's rookie stats versus Laporta's.
Laporta's.
There you go, stat cat.
Yeah, stat. Yeah, hey, right.
But-
Yeah, we
But
know. Yeah,
that's what I would like to see, to compare. And then obviously
and see where he's trending.
you have, well, you said Alex Smith, so I'll give you that one. But I mean, he got you know, golf over here, so we'll see as his quarterback. But he's been playing phenomenal. Laporta, like, he number one tight end of the year, regular season, obviously. So we'll see.
All right. So Kelsey's rookie year, he had 67 catches, 862 yards, and 5 touchdowns.
And what year was that?
2014.
Okay.
Now, if you give me a second, I'll get Laporta's stats. So,
And I think they might. They
2020
probably.
year,
They
yeah.
got. They might. What did he say?
No, I said a year.
No. He
2020,
said 60.
Laporta. Oh, stat cat. Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, that's right. We didn't put. You still put the names up there? Oh no, we don't. We don't do that because it's not the blocks no more, right?
Yeah.
All right.
One big old block.
Right.
All right. And then Laporta's stats, he had 86 catches for 889 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Yeah. He had a decent rookie year for
So,
sure.
Baby goat in the making.
Baby goat in the making. All right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here.
I wouldn't say all that now.
No, listen. Laporta gonna be a beast
But
for
that's
sure.
That's just how the
That's
game's
what
going
Patino
now. I
was saying,
mean,
Brown, and they got a couple guys over there.
But you know what the issue is? Dan Campbell. He's going to get in their way. Yeah, he's going to get in their way. I don't care who they get on their squad. He's going
we're
to get
in a
in their
new
way.
age where the tight ends are valued now when it comes to either blocking or
Oh,
catching the
catching
ball.
yeah.
I mean, think about all the teams that's in the playoffs, and then have a direct correlation if they have a decent tight end. Or not.
Yeah.
I mean, you had Kittle on the other side in the Super Bowl.
Who had 2 catches for 4 yards.
Like, I don't know why they didn't utilize him.
Okay. I'm glad he wore that F Dallas shirt, and that was their Super Bowl. You chump, and you didn't show up in the biggest game, the biggest stage. I'm talking to you, Kittle.
Second time, he didn't show up.
Oh, he ain't show up against KC the first time? Where you at, Kittle? No hamstring having. Why is he always getting hurt?
33
All
yards.
the time.
What is it, like 4 catches for 33 yards?
He should
had?
be the sponsor. Milk, whatever
I'm
whole
saying it
milk
now.
company should sponsor this guy.
Every
He needs to drink
time
milk.
His name comes up during the fantasy draft.
I stay away from him.
All I see
I
is
stay away from him.
IR.
I've always thought he.
See with caution.
Mhm.
He's gonna get hurt.
He's gonna get hurt.
I've always
He's gonna
thought he
get
was
hurt.
overrated. I said it. I've always thought Debo Samuel. Was
I mean,
overrated.
no, see,
They put him as a top-
overrated,
they put him as a
no.
top receiver.
he just can't stay on the field. You know what I mean? If he was able to play a whole season, injury free, if he wasn't an injury, riddle guy, he'd be all right. He just can't stay healthy, man. Then he talk too much trash. You know what I mean? See, Fletcher
that
Cox
whole
got
team
at him.
He said,
Got him.
He definitely
The
did.
whole time.
He definitely
Oh,
got him.
I'll bring my car down,
He
bro.
was probably out there on
On
the field hunting. And saw the Super Bowl. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, KC won. I've been waiting to say.
Yeah,
that.
right? He said, I had this in the tuck.
Right.
So hold up,
Yeah.
That was Fletcher Cox doing the game. It's like, oh,
Yeah, he couldn't wait.
already had it.
He couldn't wait. He was ready. Yeah,
Oh, man.
he had that in the bag. He knew what he was going to do.
yep, as soon as he caught the ball,
Right.
Shots fired. He was ready, man.
Yeah,
Prime,
man.
prime, ready to go.
all right.
Oh,
So
man.
You wanted to go into OT of the game.
Right, with the whole thing that changed up because of Josh Allen,
Mhm.
and them not having the opportunity to score. And I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed it. It's been coming out that they really didn't know the rules.
Wait.
Towards the end,
Who didn't know? San Fran, right? That's the team who I ain't hear KC say they didn't know.
No. They were.
I heard San Fran didn't
even,
know.
I'm not even going. I'm not going to hold you. And towards the end, I'm like, well, wait, they only got a few seconds to score.
But you know, it was going to go into another quarter.
Yeah, that's what
It was going to go into another quarter. I was like, why didn't they call
I'm like,
timeout?
why did they call it? Why did I call it timeout? What the hell
Right.
they
I
doing?
didn't know that part. I didn't know.
Yeah,
It goes into the other team, but it continues. All right, so it continues until the entirety of both teams possessing the ball, whether it's a turnover on downs or it's a score.
Right.
So, because that's like I said, we always puzzled. Because I was puzzled when I was like, wait, it's 28 seconds left. Why is Mahomes doing this little joint? I'm like, yo, call timeout.
Right.
Call timeout. But then I think I did hear. I'm not sure if it was Romo when they was like, but y'all don't know that this game is going to continue into like a second quarter. I was like, wait.
I didn't think that. I thought just when the time goes out, that's
in the first period, right? But they said that in these new rules, it goes on, and what I don't think that they practice or prepare for was this game to go into overtime.
Yeah.
And so when it happened, because the boy, what's they Armstead, he was like, I didn't know what was going on, during the overtime. I didn't know, what I mean, that they were going to get the ball back, and then that we could have gotten the ball back. They fullback said, I didn't know, I don't know what the rules are. I was like, wait, the coaches didn't go into this and explain. I think I would have even, when the game was about to go in the overtime or like late in the fourth quarter, I'd have grouped my guys up like, all right, y'all, if it goes into overtime, these are the rules. And this is somebody should have been on top of them, at least San Francisco. I'm not sure what happened, on KC side. And then they were saying that they think that they should have deferred the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you now you get an extra down. You know what you have to do. You know what I mean? And if your defense stopped them on that first drive, you could go win the game. They said that he was thinking about a third possession. I was like, wait. So you already knowing you're thinking you're going to score, and you already knowing that they're going to score. Like that's what that told me. That you knew you were going to score, and you knew they was going to score too. So now you're thinking about a third possession where you can just go win a game with a field goal. I said, bro, you thought if that was your logic, that's why you lost the game.
Yes.
Right.
Because you should have went in there and received the football. You know what I mean? Say y'all would have stopped KC. You know what I mean? Like say
They
like
stopped them all game that first.
Right, like anything could have happened. You could have got a turnover. You know what I mean? Like you go into it, man, knowing what you have to do, and that's what KC did. And what I think was the reason why I think they won the game. Obviously, they made the plays, but I really think them being there, and in previous years they was built for that moment, and they were going to make the right plays. San Francisco was going to over pursue, which happened on some plays. And they drove right down that field, man.
Right.
Perfectly.
It came down to the coaching experience, the players' experience, and the
But man,
Kyle
been
Shanahan's
there though.
been
He's
there.
right. That's what I'm saying. He's been there
with Atlanta
with them and
San
right,
Fran.
right.
And all three times he choked.
Right.
That's just who he is.
It might be that. He might be labeled.
That's what's been happening with that team and that specific coach. And I mean, I know it's hard to
I'm
get down
thirsty.
stuff like that. He took it down already. These are some baby cups.
Yeah, right.
These my grandson's cups.
Right.
But no, I just feel like KC was more of the prepared team, and they didn't panic. I feel like towards then they didn't know the rules, and like I said, they had timeouts there. I'm like, why are you calling timeout? But and they could have easily settled for the field goal, and played that.
That's what I thought they were going to do in OT because the time was going down. I'm like,
Right.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, I know they're not folding just to kick a field goal to kick the tie.
Right.
Go for the win. You're right.
And
there.
then you know what? So now that makes me think now. So did San Francisco get a little lax because they thought once the time ran out, the game was going to be over? Because the ball was wide open.
Yeah, right.
Like nobody followed them. Like what were they paying attention to the play? Or did they think, oh damn, there's only 3 seconds left? If they don't hike it in time, or if we get a batted ball, the game's over, which it wouldn't have been. So they wasn't prepared, man, and that was just bad. That was just a bad way to end the game. For them.
That is 100% true. Remember, they was playing sticks. They was playing the sticks at first.
Right,
And
right,
like,
right,
and they was like, hold
right,
on. Like, we can't just be playing the sticks no more. We got to try to go ahead and stop them.
right.
And like the key was stop them.
Stop
And
them.
they could not stop.
Well, at least stop them so they won't score a touchdown.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because but like they didn't know the rules,
Fourth down.
so they went into it. They didn't know what they was going to do.
Makes no sense. But you know what? When that happened to them, to their coach twice now in OT in the Super Bowl, one of the greatest coaches ever, Belichick, that's known for always preparing your team. He always had his team prepared for whatever situation and circumstance. He always got them under control. And you know, Andy's the same exact way.
Just
happened.
offensively, offensive minded.
But he had a you know what? This might have been nah. He had some defensive teams in Philly. He had some defensive teams in Philly.
Sure.
But Kansas City, this was his best year as far as having a defense, man.
Ever since he was there.
And you know what, yo? And for real, that probably was what really obviously drove them to win the championship this year, man. That kept them afloat. You know what I mean? For the miscues on offense. Like I said earlier, receivers was dropping the football all year round.
Yeah.
The playoffs started, they had glue for hands. I was like, wow, these dudes now they Scantling making turnaround catches for wins.
They did the replacement. They glue his hands.
Yeah, I was like, yo, check their gloves, man. But I mean, hey, that's just the testament of their championship pedigree that they bring, man. It's contagious, probably. You know what I mean? Once you're around those guys who win, they know the recipe. You know what I mean? So, and it just stuck with all them guys, man. Yeah, and yo, what do we think about? Let's talk about this real quick because I don't know how much time we got left. But Brock Purdy, y'all. Let's talk about Brock Purdy.
Sure.
What do we think about Brock Purdy?
Me personally, I think he made.
All right. Wait. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry to cut you off. Let's talk football fan. Football fan. All right. I don't want the.
I'm not. He sucks. Sorry.
That's the Eagles fan.
Sorry. Right. That's what I'm saying. Let's talk football.
I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. It's cool. You feel better now?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Honestly, like
big ass forehead.
What impressed me the most about Brock Purdy was his but his
football,
pocket,
man.
Pocket awareness and him having the ability to identify that the blitz is coming, and he doesn't make dumb decisions as far as with the ball. As far as like, I'd rather not take a 7-8 yard sack and get rid of the ball, and him just having that knack, because he would even stay in there when he knew he had someone open, and he would get the ball to him. So like I think for the value that they got him in, I mean, the guy still has a roommate and has an apartment with somebody. I mean, like they can obviously build around him, but I think he's a great quarterback as far as like to build off of and get those get a good team around him and stuff like that. But honestly, we got away from that topic, but I wanted to circle back with the Super Bowl. I think San Fran, that was probably their best chance to actually go into the game and win. Like, I mean, they were the favorite. I think. I mean, I know a lot of people were like 50-50 with this, like going for San Fran and KC. I personally picked KC, but
just for experience.
I just think this was probably their best shot to when they got there, but they didn't seal the deal. And now,
you think so?
Yeah, because I mean, you look at the teams in the NFC; they're only going to get better. Like Detroit.
Yeah.
Detroit's
gonna be mad next year. They're gonna play mad.
Right. Family, they shouldn't have lost that game.
No, they don't. They shouldn't have lost.
They shouldn't have lost that game. It should have been Detroit actually in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
So they had all the luck, like you said. Right. I mean, like you pretty much saying.
But
they had all. This was the year.
But back to what about Purdy is the whole playoffs. Ever since like every game that he's played, it's like you said. He knows when the blitz is coming. Even when there's pressure in his face, he makes the throws, whether it's a check down or somehow downfield. It's always right where the receiver needs to be at.
He makes the right read. Whether
that's
throwing it away, getting into the check down, getting into staying in the pocket a little longer to deliver the ball to the wide open wide receiver. and take that hit. Like that's like the DNA that I see specifically for that quarterback as far as, like what every game by game basis, that's what he's putting up.
Yeah.
As far as, execution.
Listen, he played well yesterday. It's just didn't make the same amount of plays that Mahomes did, unfortunately.
And I think they should have ran the ball a lot more too. That was
Yeah.
the other whole
at least down the stretch.
right down the stretch.
You know what I mean? At least
The
down the
second half,
stretch.
they kind of ran away from it.
Like that third down play. When it's 3rd and 5. Well, yeah, when it's third and 5, I'm running the football instead of trying to throw it. And the reason why I say that is because it may even make you go for it on 4th down.
Absolutely.
And I, even with the 4th and 5, I might have been like Gamble Campbell. I think I would have went for it if I'm Niners versus kicking that field goal. And the reason why I say that is because now you got them pinned down. If you don't score or you don't get the 1st down, you have them pinned down. Your defense was playing well throughout the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know if it was just like, and like I said, take the points. I'm not saying they did the wrong thing, but I just think that obviously if he could do it again, I think I'm going for I'm running the ball on that 3rd down to shorten up that 4th down.
The same way they talked about KC, you want, and the last drive before it went into overtime, it was a fourth down play, and they hiked the ball. Mahomes, goes on a bootleg, and you want the game to end, or you want to continue the game with the best player on the team to have the ball.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So it's
right.
like,
so they should have gave it to
not
McCaffrey.
Purdy. Exactly, to your point. 3rd and 5, run McCaffrey. Now it's 4th and 2. He's going to get you 3 yards.
Yeah.
At minimum. You know what I mean?
Especially
it's not
when-
2, so it's 4th and 3, 4th and 2.
Especially when you had the
and it's not
defense gas. Like the Casey's defense at that point were exhausted.
They was driving.
Yeah.
They were driving. They was not.
Even, like you said, even if
Knocking
he
on
ran
the
the
door.
ball and he's short, you're 4th and 1, 4th
Right.
and 2.
And
It's-
that
that's when you
changes
give it
your
to Kittle.
mind to go for it.
Mhm.
Versus to kick them. So then now you score that touchdown, game's over.
And that's specifically why they were talking about Coach Spags at that during that last drive, because they were like, he knows his job is to get the ball back, whether it's stopping him or giving up a touchdown to Mahomes.
They knew.
That was his job. You know
Yeah,
what I
he
mean?
knew
But
that.
for whatever reason, they made those calls to throw the ball. And me personally, like I'm living and dying with Christian McCaffrey. Like, all right, look, that's our best player, offensive player of the year, MVP candidate, and like that's who's getting the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And, hey, look, I went out with my best player. You know what I mean?
That's what it's the last game of the season. We're not playing next week.
Right.
You know what I mean? So whatever we got to do, whatever we got to do, you know what I mean, to get this dub, we gonna do it. Because like I said, ain't no next week. We ain't practicing tomorrow. We cleaning out lockers. You know what I mean? We saying our goodbyes, and hey, man, we see you in a couple more months. But yeah, man, you got you.
What if I would have given it to this, this could have been MVP of the whole entire league. Like now he's like, give me the ball. They gave me the ball. Like, give me more chances. Or I'm sorry, Mr. Offensive Genius that Mr. Shanahan is. He's an offensive genius. Everybody keeps saying he's the young genius. Why didn't you try to make a play or have a play developed and ready to go to make his number one option on offense be actually more effective
Right.
at a time like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need to find a way to get that man the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I believe Snead said during the post-game interview. Their whole game plan was to make sure Brock Purdy was throwing the ball. It wasn't. They knew they needed to stop CMC, but the goal was to make Purdy
put it in
beat
his
you.
hands.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Listen, he made good throws, but like I said,
he played extremely well.
yeah, it's just unfortunately
Now on
Mahomes
that
made more plays.
And then that 3rd down play, shouldn't he had known that Spags was gonna blitz?
Yes.
Right.
I mean, I think I knew that. I'm not sure about y'all.
I knew it was happening.
Right. So
You had the goal is you had to make him uncomfortable, and
so why
and it's
not?
proven that this year, if you put pressure on Purdy's face, he's going to look like a last
pedestrian.
pick
Right,
quarterback.
right. Why not drop back like you going to throw? The blitz coming. Hey, here you go, CMC. Here you go. Everybody would have been in Brock's
Think
face,
about it like this.
and he could have been up there
just
right.
like that. And then the
Right.
next drive, what happens? Third and 1, third and 2 for Mahomes. What does he do? Screen check down to his running back and got 10, 15 yards out of it.
I was about to say the same exact thing.
Mhm.
Mahomes in the same exact situation.
And he
Same
sees
exact
it.
thing. The blitz is
Yeah,
coming.
threw that
What
joint
happens? He
right
goes
up.
right over the blitzing linebacker.
And the two receivers saw it and they went right for the blocks.
Mhm.
Exactly. So same situation, same exact everything. The genius.
Not so much. Not so much a genius, man. I
But-
mean, he's great at calling plays. But that's what I'm saying. Like we forget who's on the other side. You know what I mean? The field. We not talking about, it wasn't a rookie boy, it wasn't CJ Stroud. You know what I mean? It wasn't even Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? For crying out loud, MVP. But it's Patrick, man. It's Patrick.
That was no holds barred, man. That even though it's wonderful memories for us. You may not like it so much that we won, but Nick Foles, when he was playing,
I know you don't.
he knew for sure that no holds barred. I have to play like my head is on fire this whole entire game. Why? Because the GOAT was right across. So therefore, leave nothing unturned, leave no stone unturned. I'm going to go ahead and just let it rip the whole entire game and let it be what it be at the end of the game.
And the crazy part is Brady
outplayed him.
Yeah,
right. In a sense, you know what I mean? In a sense, right. Right. Or the best Super Bowl.
But the only thing that mattered was the final score.
Right. That always matters.
And even the last play, like when they threw the ball up, like I was like,
oh, you still wasn't safe about it. Like
I was sitting there like somehow, some way
he's gonna catch it.
Gronk or somebody's gonna catch the ball.
I'm
like, oh man,
he's gonna go there. Yeah, right.
But it's funny because you almost caught it.
Yeah,
it was
anyway.
So yeah, it just goes to show that the greatness. You have to try to match that greatness with effort and with scheming. Like you have to try to match it. And once again, the genius,
It also didn't help that Greenlaw tore his Achilles by just walking onto the field.
No, he wasn't just walking onto the field. He was a bit hype. He was a bit hype.
What I texted you guys yesterday, that was the Big Dom.
Yeah, trip. Yeah,
Big
yo, that was funny. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Yeah, because that was funny.
He won't. He's not gonna be ready for this coming season, right?
Probably towards the end, middle or towards the end, because you figure you got.
Man, I don't put nothing past these injuries anymore, man. Because wasn't Bull walking talking about he wanted to come play? Yeah, Mr. Yeah, like didn't he say he was ready to come back and play? I mean, I would have liked to seen that, just to see if that recovery. Yeah, if it would have been right, but right. That's I just wanted to be seeing if he was able to play.
He definitely will one comeback player instead of Joe Flacco.
Oh yeah.
He'll play one game.
One game.
Comeback player.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that shouldn't have went to him, man. That should not have went to that guy, man.
So all right, so and thinking about this Super Bowl,
this whole season.
Well, first of all, the whole season was weird.
The whole season was weird.
The whole season was
weird, exhausting, and very annoying.
Every bit of this whole entire NFL season.
It just felt off to me.
It's like every year it feels like, at least in fantasy, this is how we always feel. It's like the names that we think of in the beginning of the year, it's never the names
at the end of the year.
At the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like you want to rely on the Justin Jeffersons. Thank you for letting me lose every single game.
Yeah.
Drafting you first overall. Anyway.
And then Puka Nakua comes out of nowhere. And you're like, who the hell is this name?
Yeah.
And what?
And Kyron Williams from the Rams, the running back, having over 1,000 yards rushing.
And
Like,
he was hurt.
Yeah,
for
missed
And he was
5
hurt.
games.
Too,
5.
right? Yep.
He missed 5 of them things.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Tight end. You just got
Laporta.
Yep.
Laporta.
Killed it all season.
Meanwhile, you're taking Kelsey in the first round.
Right. Right. Yeah. Oh, with the first, well, he's the first tight end. You know,
Definitely the first tight
taking.
end.
Or Mark Andrews, who got hurt this year.
Right.
So it goes to show that the NFL season is so unpredictable of how exactly it could be. But the only consistent thing is the Kansas City Chiefs. That's the only consistent thing that we had in this whole entire season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like nobody saw the collapse of the Eagles. Stephen A. Smith saw the collapse of the Cowboys.
Doesn't he see that every year though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He likes to go in every. He
Howdy.
just wait for it to happen.
And it always does.
What can't go wrong will go wrong.
Did you think I forget? Did you think I forget?
Oh, yeah.
But all these teams that we thought was going to make a whole lot of noise really didn't. And then it was a whole bunch of surprise teams. We weren't expecting Cleveland.
we weren't expecting Green Bay to go into Dallas and did what they did, and then almost win against San Fran.
Don't forget about Houston, man.
Houston,
That was a
yeah.
complete shock.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
whole season for
That was
them.
a complete
That's why I
shock.
said all the awards should have went to them.
Yep,
You know.
I agree with that.
Well, obviously they did get rookie and offensively.
He should have
and
won Coach of
defensively.
the Year.
But right,
He
Absolutely.
should have won
Right.
Coach of the Year.
right,
Absolutely.
right. That was a travesty. Come on, man. And that's why I said the team, they beat them in the playoffs. You know what I mean? They beat them the first game.
Yeah.
Whether it was so what, they had home field. They were supposed to have been the better team, had the best defense, and comeback player of the year.
Now let me ask you guys this, and people were talking about this on First Take and whatnot. If, let's say, the Niners beat Baltimore that primetime game, do you think Brock Purdy will win MVP instead of Lamar?
No.
I don't know. I
Statistically,
mean,
Purdy had a better year.
I'm about to say,
More touchdowns,
and-
more yards, QB rating was better. Like he beat Lamar in all
Dog.
different
I think
categories.
CMC should have won the MVP. But that's a whole other story.
Well,
But
it's
since
never
it-
gonna happen.
since
If
it's a
Cooper Cup,
quarterback,
if Cooper
for
Cup
the league.
gets the Triple Crown, he don't win it.
right,
A running back definitely ain't gonna win it either.
right.
So,
this is a quarterback-driven league, man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You know what I mean? You know.
MVP quarterback of the year award.
Right. Whoever's the best quarterback, that year, that's who pretty
Best
much
quarterback,
wins it.
best record. Almost
Yeah.
pretty much.
Because Lamar numbers wasn't top tier MVP numbers. You know what I mean? It was because Baltimore had a decent record, no overall number one. Defense was solid. So I don't know where these awards, what are they really based off of?
Right. And
heavy
then,
record.
going
That's the
back-
only thing.
Going back to what Kev said with, Ryan should have won the Coach of the Year award. They actually beat that team.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
embarrassed
That's what I'm saying. That don't make
They
sense.
embarrassed
Yeah, they
them.
cooked them, right? Like,
But yet he's the coach of the year.
He's the coach-
Even though you beat him.
no.
that's the next
But they
level
try to
of,
say
and you got whatever.
Congrats though, good job.
Right.
they try to say we can't count that's counting the playoffs then in a regular season award.
But where
You know what I mean? Right.
where-
That's
where was the game at? In Houston.
In Houston,
Mhm.
yeah.
So that means they had a better year. You had to
Right.
go there.
Yeah.
You had to go there.
Yeah.
They had to go there. They didn't even win the division. If they won the division, they would have been playing in Cleveland. But they had to travel there. I mean,
Well, no, if they had the better record, they wouldn't have been playing because Baltimore won that division. So they would have been playing them.
it might just be the guys voting.
Guaranteed.
Probably.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Look, what a fantastic NFL season we had. As weird as it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
part of the script.
Yeah.
Part of the script. And throw that script away.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like, here's the script. Oh, hold on. Let's look at the Vegas odds. Now we got to change the script.
Yeah, we gotta change it, right? We're gonna write
And then,
something else.
and they
There's
saw
way too much money. We're
then
about
they
to
saw the
lose.
logo and people were on them like, oh shit. we gotta
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Damn, they on to us. Year 3, they on to us. They know the color schemes. Damn.
Get Baltimore out of there.
And then watch it.
She win all.
But watch, we gonna have to look at that color scheme next year. Because they might go back to the script. They were like, we got them. We got them. They think it's not a script now. We showed them that it wasn't. We put 2 red teams in there. It wasn't even the blue one.
It was probably because of the confetti. They're trying to get all the colors and spend the right amount of money on the right color of the confetti.
So they won't have to make more. Yeah,
Right. The shirts, you know how the shirts
some
already
lazy
shit.
come out.
Yeah.
All the shirts already, hats already.
I know all that money
What
they
do you
make.
do with them hats that said San
They
Fran?
send them overseas. Send them overseas. I mean, at least,
somebody has a chance.
yo, somebody got yo. Somebody got Eagles. I mean, somebody got a well, yeah, from last year. Yeah, from last year they got an Eagles over in some little country. Hey, wait, we ain't lost in the Super Bowl. Did we ever lose in the Super Bowl? That's the thing, though. I mean, I get what you. I get. Hey, I don't care how long ago it was. We ain't got no replica. We ain't got no replica championship hats out there, though. You know what I mean?
Guys, the NFL is over with.
Even though it ain't been
let this go now for a few months.
we got to get it all. You know, we got to let it all. We got to put it all on the table. Boom, pause. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? But this is over after this. We're not talking football no more until the draft. I know that they're gonna go over there and get the job. Yeah, right. They don't know no better. Yeah, they don't know no better. No TV out there, John. No electric, probably. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. Yeah, San Francisco, a lot of San Fran. They was giving them out free. Officials.
Anyway, so look, let's go ahead and close this out because officially our Instagram guys won't be able to see after about an hour. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and close it out. Just close it out. I guess your last little thoughts of the NFL season.
God.
There's the look.
Goodbye. Just bye. Bye. Taylor Swift. Bye.
Deuces.
Bye.
No more T
No more.
Swizzle. No more Tay Tay. No more Tay Tay.
I'm glad it's over, so I could mentally just take a break from that stuff, man.
Wait till I talk. It's going to get worse. Watch. Please.
Hopefully it's over next year.
On the baseball.
Hopefully she
let's
gets
go,
knocked
Phils.
up and she has to stay in the house.
Yeah, right.
They'll probably put a camera in the living room where she sits there and watches the game.
Oh, I thought he was going somewhere.
Come on.
He tried to. He said, "Whoa, let's not get us shut down thus far, just yet." Oh man, but man, this football season, man, was obviously a roller coaster for me. I know the result of the season, didn't go well for me. So I mean, screw everybody. But
it didn't go well for anyone.
But I'm a fan of the game, man. Did I enjoy it? Of course. Do I like popping my shit like I do, man? Of course. Is it ever gonna stop? No. You know what I mean? I don't care how much we can go 30 more years and not making a Super Bowl. I'm gonna pop my ish. So, you know what I mean? Regardless, man, like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, you know what I mean, of the game. But what's going on in the peanut gallery over there, sir? All right. Yeah, right. He almost fell out the seat over there, man. Come on, guys. It was that funny. It was that funny. He said almost, man. But no, man. Like I said, man, I'm gonna continue to do what I do, man, because I love it, man. And on to next year, y'all. On to the draft.
But you know what? I know the best thing for you. The best thing for you personally is just laugh that pain away.
Which I do every third Friday of the month. That's what we have. Have our own show. It's down at the Heroes Mark Enterprise in Manny Young. Follow Tone, the promoter, like I say every week. Third Friday of the month. Tickets is on sale. We still got a few left. Come on out. Free wine. We get wine drunk down there, y'all. And then you're going to hear some comedians that's dope. Poetry out of this world. It got me even thinking, I want to get up there and become Tone Spear. But that's for another date, another show. Come out, support Tony Promoter is signing out. Let's get it, y'all.
Tone gonna be up there.
Tone
Cowboys, let it rain. Cowboys.
And then the next line, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Cowboy fan.
We go.
You ripped my heart out, Cowboys.
Again.
Yeah, as I say, there's a pause. Again.
How about the Lords? Okay, I'm sorry.
I like all the lines, y'all. Let's go. Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I mean NFL season, it was great. Obviously, like it's specifically my favorite sport just because of the competitiveness, and I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. But no, I mean, I'm looking forward to a new year with the NFL season, seeing the off-season moves and stuff like that, and you know already the coaches got established, so just waiting for that, man. I mean that, and in conjunction with the fantasy stuff, I mean that it's just a great time of the year to have all those things available to us with the winter and all that stuff. But I mean, obviously disappointed he was let us down and stuff like that. But hey man, we get a chance to restart and rebuild.
You've been living on disappointment for years, bro. He's laughing, but he's been crying the same as much as we are.
As long as I ain't by myself.
I know that Monday when we had to play Monday, he was sitting at home. Please don't let these Eagles
Yeah.
Please, he became a Bucks fan so fast.
Yo, yes, I did. I for sure I did. Because all I was like, listen, all I was like is, yeah. And even if y'all would have lost the next week, I'm like, oh, I got to hear this for another week. Another week. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, no, please, come on, man. Come on, man.
God.
Come on,
And Baker, I trust. You know what I'm saying? I was like, patty cake, Bakers, man. Like, I was like, bake them pitches up as fast as you can. For real. I definitely was in it. I ain't gonna lie about that. I was definitely a Baker fan. I was watching all his commercials and everything. I was like, yo, come on, Bake, let's go.
So dumb. I've never heard anyone root for Baker Mayfield.
Me either, but I said, damn it, this Monday night I'm going to do it. Right. Yeah, Rob, but what?
Anything else you want to say, Joel?
Nah, man. Listen, man, it's good live show, man.
Yeah, man, this was fun, man.
Well, guys, we thank y'all so much for tuning in. We like to always try to go ahead and say something like everyone else says, so I'll show you and say it at the same time. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate y'all guys in every kind of way possible as a content creator. To y'all guys, we thank y'all guys so much. One more thing.
Okay. I know this is about to cut off, but listen, I don't know if this dude remember. I want to say probably like when I first started, my promotion thing, my promoter thing. I probably did a show or two, and I remember talking to Joel came to the store, and I don't know what conversation we was having, but I just remember him was like, he said, Tone, whatever it is that you do, don't stop like doing it. He's like, even if your shows ain't selling out, if it's 5 people that come, 10 people that come, whatever, he's like, yo, don't stop. And I'm not saying he said that to me when I was at a point where I was thinking about stopping, but yo, man, you just never know, what I mean, what somebody can say to you, you know what I mean? And you get to that point to want to stop, and then you just remember in the back of your head, don't stop. And I just want to give you your flowers, bro. And thank you. You know what I mean, for telling me that. Like I said, not even that I was thinking about doing that. Me and Larry talked about a podcast, what, a year and some change ago? And I was all on board, ready to go. Just didn't happen like that. He hit me up, and now I'm here, man, with these guys. And we here, man. And we ain't going nowhere. Believe that.
I had a drink, I'll drink.
My cup in. My cup in. I was thirsty. I was thirsty tonight.